Have you ever wondered why me? Why did I have to be the one to be put in the life of a narcissist? Why did I have to be the one to see through the facade, to see through their brokenness, to endure all the cruelty and the manipulation and deception? Why me? I asked myself that quite a few times. And they kept on coming, no matter how much I worked on myself. I ended up understanding and realizing that it wasn't about me. It wasn't about me healing my trauma either. It was something greater than that. You were put into their lives by the source, by God, to show them, to reveal the truth, to reveal the love that you carry and the light that you carry within yourself, to show them a different path, a path of light that they can also take. But instead of seeing that, they have taken you for granted. They have taken your love, your patience, your support, and your guidance and overlooked it and threw it away. Because their whole lives, somehow, they were able to get away. They were able to manipulate people. They were able to deceive. They were able to do things to people, to lie, to manipulate, and to still get away with it and do well in life. They have become lawyers, doctors, wealthy, respected. Somehow, life kept on giving them more, even though they were using and manipulating people for their own personal gain and advantage, until you came into their life. You're different. What's different about you? You're God's messenger. The role that you played in their life is different. You came into their life as a warning. You came into their life as a final test. A warning that they have overlooked as well. Just like everything else in their life. They have been given chances and chances to take a different path, to do a different thing, to be kind, to be forgiving, to show love, to be love. And yet again, they chose deceit, manipulation, lying, gaslighting, all of the other things, while you were walking in love. And you were showing them patience and true support. They rejected you. But what they didn't know is they didn't just reject you. They rejected God as well. They didn't just reject and lost you. They didn't just lose you. They lost divine protection that you carried with you. And so they move on. They discarded you. And just like anything else in their life, they keep going. They think there will be another one of you. There will be another one that they can use, manipulate, and discard when the time comes, when you're no longer of use. But this time is different. Their whole life begins to change. The timeline starts to shift. they start losing the ground. Everything they once were is no longer. They can no longer wield the control that they wielded before on people. Somehow, people don't trust them anymore. Somehow, the jobs that they were given before no longer work. They start losing trust. All the control that they were exerting on people no longer works in their family anymore, in their inner circles anymore. They start losing friends. They're wondering what is going on. Initially, they don't want to face it. Initially, they're denying it. But eventually, they start realizing and going backwards in their head. What was going on? What did I do wrong? And then you creep in at night when it's quiet, and they think of you, and they think of all of the things that you were saying to them, all of the love that you were showing, all of the things that were showing them a different path. And they realize that that was God's presence that came through you, that they discarded, and a regret that just can't shake off. They start meeting new people, but they realize that the depth of connection that was always there with you is no longer there. They start to realize that the support and the guidance and the love is not the same. They start to realize that they may never find it again. It's not enough, not what it used to be. And somehow they can no longer manipulate people. And somehow it just doesn't work anymore. They thought you would always be there, that your presence will always be there. They thought you were the entitlement and not a gift. They took you for granted. And now they're realizing what they have lost. But you were never there for you to see your worth through being with them. It was never for you to see your value and the love, to seek the love for yourself from them. Your path was to understand that you were in their life to be the presence of God, to show them the way, and for them to see that way. It is not your responsibility, nor your accountability for your actions and why they haven't seen it and why they haven't recognized it. So don't worry about why they showed up in your life. They showed up in your life so that you can finally realize that you are the love that you are to give to yourself. That you don't need anyone else to give you that love, to give you the respect, to give you the value or the worth or the worthiness. You are it. You are the divine. You're walking in God's foot. You don't need anyone to give you the value. That's why they showed up in your life. God's goal for you was to recognize your value and your worth and the love that you are and that you can give to yourself through showing it through the narcissist that he put into your life. He never meant for you to stay. He never meant for you to be there forever. I no longer ask him why the narcissist shows up in my life. I trust that there are reasons beyond me I share the light and the love, and then if they don't see it and choose not to walk in the light, God, I know, will remove me when the time is right. And that's all that matters.